Welcome to Unstoppable You Now. True light emerges not from endless struggle, but from the courage to face your shattered brokenness. Above the darkening clouds, we meet Ignis, a magnificent phoenix whose feathers once blazed brightly like the glorious, burning, radiant golden sun. Endless sacrifice took a heavy toll. The vibrant tips of his majestic wings faded into dark, cold, lifeless, and gray ashes. He tries flying through thick storm clouds, but his powerful body feels incredibly heavy, utterly tired, and completely, entirely, truly exhausted. For centuries, Ignis used his boundless warmth to comfort every living creature during the harshest, most unforgiving, and brutally freezing winter months. He generously shared his radiant, magical light to guide lost travelers safely through the darkest, most dangerous, and completely terrifying midnight forests. But the more he selflessly gave away his precious energy, the weaker the beautiful, burning fire inside his brave soul eventually became. Now, a deep, haunting emptiness consumes him entirely. He feels profoundly drained, lost, and completely disconnected from his original, noble life purpose. His magnificent, glowing feathers begin to fall gracefully from the sky, drifting downward like cold, forgotten pieces of dying, gray charcoal embers. Ignis slowly looks down at his trembling wings, realizing with immense sadness that they no longer emit any comforting, life-giving, warm glow. Without his inner fire, he can no longer sustain his flight. He plummets rapidly toward the highest, most desolate, snowy mountain peak. He crashes into an ancient, rocky nest made of cold stone and forgotten ashes, lying there completely motionless, defeated, and utterly broken. This profound burnout is not a tragic failure. Instead, it is a crucial, undeniable signal that his weary soul requires deep transformation. Many times in life, we push ourselves far beyond our natural limits, desperately trying to save everyone else while entirely losing ourselves. We pour out our precious energy until the well runs completely dry, leaving us feeling hollow, silent, abandoned, and desperately craving rest. Ignis lies quietly in the harsh, freezing wind, reflecting on the countless times he sacrificed his own well-being for the greater good. He remembers the grateful faces of those he helped, but now, in his darkest hour, he finds himself completely, entirely, truly alone. The freezing snow begins to cover his once radiant, burning body, symbolizing the heavy, suffocating weight of his immense, unspoken, hidden burdens. He tries to spark a tiny, desperate flame, but the freezing wind aggressively blows it out, leaving him in cold, dark despair. It is in this terrifying, lonely moment of absolute powerlessness that Ignis faces his ultimate, most difficult, and truly painful, heartbreaking choice. Instead of fighting the inevitable, painful end, he makes a brave, shocking decision. He chooses to completely surrender to his utter exhaustion. He stops struggling against the bitter cold, closes his heavy eyes, and allows the final, dying embers to consume his old form. A quiet, peaceful acceptance washes over him as the last remaining sparks gently burn away the heavy, painful memories of his past. This is not a tragic defeat, but a necessary, beautiful act of letting go. Sometimes we must break completely to heal properly. Under the pale, watchful light of the silver moon, his magnificent body slowly disintegrates into a silent, gray pile of soft ashes. The mountain peak becomes entirely still. Absolute silence reigns supreme, broken only by the gentle, whispering wind sweeping across the cold stones. To the outside world, it appears that the great, legendary Phoenix has vanished forever, leaving behind nothing but sorrow and empty dust. But nature holds a profound, hidden secret. In the deepest, darkest moments of complete destruction, the quiet seeds of magical rebirth awaken. Deep beneath the cold, lifeless gray ash, a tiny, pure, and incredibly bright seed of brilliant light begins to slowly take shape. It pulses softly with a new, mysterious rhythm, drawing strength not from external validation, but from the quiet, infinite power within itself. The long, dark night slowly begins to fade away, making room for the gentle, hopeful colors of a beautiful, crisp morning dawn. As the very first golden ray of warm sunlight gracefully touches the silent pile of ashes, a sudden, powerful vibration instantly occurs. The gray dust swirls magically into the crisp morning air, revealing a breathtaking, glorious sight that completely defies all logic and reason. From the dead remnants of his past, a brand new pair of stunning, crystalline wings emerges, shining brighter than flawless, polished diamonds. Ignis is fully reborn. He is no longer the exhausted, desperately burning bird of the past, but a truly magnificent, divine creature. His new form is sleek, elegant, and incredibly powerful. His radiant light now feels calm, balanced, and eternally peaceful to the touch. He shakes the remaining ash from his sparkling feathers, standing tall and proud against the breathtaking backdrop of the rising golden sun. This new Ignis no longer forces himself to burn for others. He understands that true, lasting warmth must first come from within. With a single, effortless, and graceful flap of his diamond wings, he launches himself high into the endless, beautiful, and clear atmosphere. He soars effortlessly above the towering mountains, leaving a brilliant, sparkling trail of pure, magical light across the vast, awakening morning sky. The light he casts today is entirely different. It is a stunning reflection of his own enduring, resilient, and unbreakable inner strength. He no longer depletes his own precious energy to save the world. Instead, he simply exists in perfect harmony, shining naturally, beautifully. His mere presence now inspires others to find their own internal fire, rather than relying solely on his exhausting, constant external warmth. He flies higher than he ever thought possible, dancing playfully with the gentle clouds, completely free from his past, heavy, suffocating obligations. Ignis spreads his magnificent wings wide across the vast, endless horizon, embracing the beautiful, boundless freedom of his incredible, miraculous new life. He still shares his beautiful, comforting warmth with the freezing world below, but now he always remembers to carefully protect himself first. This vital balance allows his brilliant light to shine eternally, never again risking the deep, dark emptiness of complete, devastating soul burnout. His incredible journey teaches us an unforgettable, profound lesson about the true, hidden nature of deep exhaustion, personal sacrifice, and ultimate rebirth. Never be afraid when you feel like you are slowly fading away, crumbling into silent dust under the crushing weight of life. Because it is only from the cold, forgotten ashes of extreme pressure and deep fatigue that your true, brilliant potential finally awakens. You can proudly rise from the dark mud, completely reborn into a vastly more radiant, powerful, and unconditionally free version of yourself. Thank you for watching Unstoppable You Now. Always remember, your brilliant light is eternal. Stay brave, stay strong, and keep rising higher.